Oh,
It is an absolute privilege to welcome
no,
you.
wait. Oh, just I know you are very excited for starting a welcome, but after the song, okay? All right. See, Jeannie ma'am, how excited our shining star. Total ready. Okay. So yeah, here we go.
Two tells you every day. ESC Institute tells you every day. Fortuitous and exalted in every way. A global pedagogue of profound intellect, illuminating futures, each lesson perfect. Madam Jeannie Rapstad, MA with acclaim, award-winning savant, resounding name, orator, international author renowned, entrepreneurial visionary, wisdom profound. Oh, Jeannie, ma'am, you're ready. It's sagacity and grace, linguistic luminary, heart and embrace. From podium to classroom, you blaze the trail. Mentor eternal, our inspirational grace.
Jeannie Ma'am, Legacy Radiance please. Linguistic Titan in Wisdom please. From global stages to heart to ignite, Arch and Mantra our guiding light. Arch and Mantra our guiding light.
President of Jeannie Rapstad Enterprises bold, thespian and satirist talents untold. At Purdue Northwest, you kindled young minds, which masters forged. Destinies aligned since 2023 at ESTEX, your ages we share. Verbal elocution specialist, eloquence rare. French now unfolds in your erudite sway. Global mastery in every array. From Montana State Billings, your odyssey soared. Communication arts, your core explored. Purdue refine your incandescent art. Fine arts and rhetoric etched in the heart. ES6 proclaims with fervent esteem. Your odyssey inspires a perennial dream. Dr. Mary's paean in verse refined. Gratitude profound, eternally enshrined. Abide with us, ascend ever higher. Triumphant in your visionary fire. Forever our global pedagogue, true emblem of excellence for ES6 Institute. Emblem of excellence for ES6 Institute.
Dear Jeannie Ma'am, fountains of wisdom so fine. ES Institute, shining stars, gratefully aligned. We find inspiration in your gracious eye. Thank you so much, Jeannie Ma'am. You're the best. Thank you so much, Jeannie Ma'am. You're the best.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to just say to all of you that I love this song. I am so honored that Dr. Madhvi wrote such a beautiful, inspiring, and pleasant sounding song for me. And I hope that each one of you will find a time in your life where somebody writes this kind of song about you and for you, because it's really a tremendous honor. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ishan, seeing your happiness makes my happiness more. Yeah. More than I am, so I feel even truly delighted. Okay, buddy Shining Stars Ojasvi, now over to you, please.
Greetings, respected Jeannie Rapstad, ma'am. It is an absolute privilege to welcome you to our institute today. We are truly honored to have a global educator of your caliber with us. Your presence inspires us, and we are genuinely eager to learn from your vast knowledge and experience. We deeply appreciate your time, effort, and willingness to guide us. Thank you for being here, ma'am. We look forward to an enriching and insightful session with you. Over to you, our respected Ginny, ma'am. The next 1 hour is all yours.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. You delivered it very well. So I just want to say for the new people who have joined our class, and I'll always remind you that I number my classes. So I started, of course, with number 1, 2, 3, 4. We are now at class number 9. And the reason why I number these classes is so that you can have a ready reference if you want to review one of our lessons, okay? So my advice to you is when you receive the lesson plan from Dr. Madhvi, you copy it and put it in a binder. And that way you can go back and refer to the material that we've covered. Now, up until now, this is our 9th class, classes 1 through 8, we spent a lot of time learning how to pronounce the French language, vowels, vowel combinations, consonants, the silent letters, and we've spent a lot of time on that and a lot of practice. So now I'm going to take that preliminary information that we spent 8 classes on, and I'm going to start putting it into individual sessions. Now, the very first set of verbs that we're going to learn are the 90% of French verbs end in ER. They are the most common verbs. And we've already studied a few of them, parler and travailler, which means to speak and to work, right? Today, we're going to have a very conversational verb, jouer. And that means to play, like I play sports or I play the piano or some other musical instrument. So we'll use the jouer ends in ER. So we will have the typical ER verb endings as we conjugate first person, second person, third person, first person plural, second person plural, and third person plural. But we will pay attention to the fact that jouer is a verb that requires a preposition. Because in French, we can't just say, I play tennis. We have to have a preposition in front of it. Je joue au tennis. Okay, I play at the tennis. Okay, so that is one of the reasons why I wanted to have this lesson, because the verb jouer, very common. I play this, I play sports, we play card games, is a very, very common conversational verb. And we will learn it tonight along with the prepositions, which are a and de. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen.
Guys,
And
until ma'am is sharing the screen, everybody should sit properly. Kindly sit properly. Mehak, your video is not visible at all. So please rejoin, beta. There's some issues, I think. Kindly rejoin.
what? Okay, I'm gonna stop share because there has been a problem. Okay, so this is, all right, I have it loaded here at the bottom, but for some reason, share, and now I want to go to this. Okay, can we see this now?
Yes, ma'am. We can. We
Okay,
can.
okay.
My dear Shining Stars, be full, completely energetic, enthusiastic with a whole smile, because the smile keeps you energetic. And listen to ma'am very, very carefully, because you are going to learn once in a week this with our respected ma'am. So please listen to ma'am carefully. And I don't think that it's ninth class, because ninth class is still ma'am will teach you like a first class energy, and the whole thing will be understandable. Because the way ma'am teach, oh my goodness, it's my favorite. Sometimes I
Yes.
think, why don't I have this kind of teacher when I was a kid? So you are especially very, very fortunate, okay? So listen very carefully, okay? Over to you, my dear respected ma'ams.
Thank you very much. So, a bientôt en classe means welcome to class, right? So that's how we're going to start out. And this is the end of this program. So I'm going to go back to the first. What? Come on now. Behave yourself. All right. So we want to go back to the, I was practicing myself before class, so I guess I ended up on the last slide. So this is the verb jouer, an ER verb. As I said, 90% of the French verbs end in ER. And we have already studied the endings, but we are going to review them again in this class. So we have jouer, and from studying our vowel combinations, we know that OU is OU. Jouer, all right? So we already know that. Going to the next slide. All right, so now we're going to, let me see if I can't put this in a better spot. Okay. So now we're going to spend the entire class on the ER verb jouer, which means to play, basically, or play something, play piano, play sports, play cards, whatever we do. So we are going to put into practice, mettre en pratique, the 8 lessons of conversational pronunciation sounds. Voyelle, voyelle is vowels, and the consonant, which is consonants. Okay, so welcome to my 9th class. Bienvenue en mon 9e cours. All right, so Dr. Maffei did a wonderful job of building this slideshow for me. So we have a color code here. The pronouns are going to be blue, and pronouns are je, tu, as we do the conjugation, je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, on, il, elle, on. So the engine is the conjugated action verb of jouer, and the junctions are really the prepositions a and de, and all of their forms, because remember, they have to be matched with plural or singular. And so the objects of the preposition. So it will be either a sport, a game, or an instrument, and we will study that as we get into the sentences. And then we have modifiers, which is time, frequency, and context. All right, so here, this is a review of how we conjugate an ER verb. Je joue, tu joues, il, elle joue, nous jouons, vous jouez, il, elle joue. Remember, in third person plural, we do not pronounce the ENT. It is pronounced the same way as the singular. Il, elle joue, il, elle joue. Okay, tu joues, vous jouez. Je joue, nous jouons. Okay, so I play, you play. That's an informal, like my friend or your family member. We would use the tu form. Il, elle, he or she. Okay, and it can even be on if we say it plays, if we're referring to, a musical recording or something. Nous jouons, we play. You play mean the formal or the plural. We're talking about more than one person. Vous jouez, and then il, elle joue. They play. All right, now, if we are going to talk about playing a sport or a game, we're going to do joue à. We'll take the verb and we will add a. And I mentioned to you that we have to make sure that the preposition agrees with the object. So if the object is plural, then we have to go O, O-U-X. And then de is je de, jouer de, je de, right? So try to not be confused about that. These are the common uses. Veuillez noter les usages courants. Veuillez noter les usages courants. Okay. So going to the next slide here. So if I'm going to talk about a game that is masculine, I'm going to use O, A-U. If I'm going to talk about a game or a sport that is feminine, it's going to be Allah. If I'm going to talk about more than one activity, it's going to be ale, which is o. Musical instruments use the preposition de. And just like we talked about, if it was masculine, it's going to be de le, which is do. De la, which is de la, no contraction. De le, which is the contraction is de. D-E-S, de. Don't pronounce the S. So it's very important that you understand that the preposition has to agree with the object, because that's how French is. It has to be masculine, feminine, plural, or singular, and they have to match. Okay. Now, we're going to have some sentences. For example, je joue du piano. I play the piano. And why do we have de? Because it's masculine. So we're not going to say de le, we're going to say de. Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare. Because guitar is feminine. So we're going to do de la. Mon frère joue de la guitare. My brother plays the guitar. Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare. I'm going to see how many people we have today. I would like to just get started here. How many do we have in class today, Dr. Madhvi? I can't see from my screen. 16. Okay, we have 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some, ma'am, those students who has turn on the video, we can ask to them.
Okay.
Like
What I
few,
want to do,
like, mm,
I want to have a little bit of répéter après moi, so we can do a little bit of talking here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to monitor the time, and then we will, if I'm running out of time, I'll condense this a little bit. So I'm going to start at the top of my screen. The top of my screen is Sanjam. Okay, so I want you to repeat after me. We're going to talk about the first one. Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare. Okay,
Je joue
so
du piano. Mon
mon
frère
frère
joue de la guitare.
de la guitare. Okay, that was good. Next person is Namya.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Very good. Next. Okay, Mahira is going to be je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Okay, not frère, mon frère. The E is not pronounced here. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Okay, thank you. Now, see where somebody got mixed up here. Okay. The next person, I'm trying to find the next
should
person.
be asked to raise their hand better. Everybody should raise your hand, guys. Kindly raise your hand. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Now we
Well,
can see that.
okay, no, it doesn't help me because it's off to the side. So let me
Okay,
see
so,
if
hmm.
let me see if I can't do the view so that I have them on the top. All right, let's see, view.
If you want, I can take their name, ma'am. No
Okay.
worries. If you
I
want.
want to do the,
Uh, should
see
I
right
ask
now,
to?
they're on the side of me, but I'm going to go up to
No
the
worries,
top
ma'am.
here.
I'm going to call up their name and then you can ask them to speak, right? Yes,
Okay,
Rahmat. Yeah.
that would be great. So have you kept track of who we've called on so far, right?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Rahmat. Rahmat, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Rahmat.
Okay, Ramat, we're going to do Juju du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Do you do piano? Mon frère, you de la guitare.
Very good. Next person.
Yashashvi.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Good.
Ojasvi.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Thank you. Very good.
Kritika.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Okay, let's take the
Yashwan.
first one. I'd like to go back to Kritika and we'll do the first one again because I want you to do it a little bit more smoothly. Je joue du piano.
Je joue du piano.
Okay, thank you. Next person.
Bhavika.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Good for you. Thank you. Next person.
Guys who hasn't got the chance, please raise your hand, okay? Pavni and then Harshita.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Thank you.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Very good.
Yashwan, then Devshri.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Okay, let's try the second one again. Mon frère joue de la guitare. Mon frère joue de la guitare.
Joue de la guitare.
Thank you. We could actually say Yashvan joue de la guitare, right? We could actually say that.
Je joue du piano. Mon frère de la guitare.
Thank you. That was good. Very good. Have we covered everybody?
Yes, ma'am. Did you see, Yashwan, how ma'am has remembered that you play the guitar? See?
Yeah, I know that about
And
Yashvan
guys,
joue
when
de la
ma'am
guitare.
appreciates you, please say merci beaucoup. What are you waiting for? Very, like, have some good
Merci
manners.
beaucoup, madame.
You're welcome. Okay. So we note there's a little note at the bottom of the screen, instruments exclusively use the de family, okay? And so we will never use the de when we are playing sports, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I wanna go to the next screen. Okay, so here is, we're going to have the placement of the verb and the pronoun in the question when we ask a question. So instead of saying you play video games, which would be tu joues au jeu video, we're going to do joues-tu au jeu video. Okay, so that makes it a question because we put the verb first. So joues-tu au jeu video. And you'll notice that this word, J-E-U-X, is a derivative of the verb jouer, because this is video game and we're talking about playing. So, joues-tu au jeu video? Mes parents jouent au dominos. Okay, so these are the two statements we're going to make. First one, invert the verb, joues-tu au jeu video? And mes parents jouent au dominos. Okay, we'll start from the top. So starting at the top, I have, okay. Are you going to call the names, Dr. Mavi, or are you going to make me struggle through
Yes,
it?
yes. Sure. I'm here, ma'am. Always here. Yes, okay. So I'm giving the turns, all right, my dear Shining Stars. So better you should remember your turn, okay? And everybody should raise your hand. Be quick. Please raise your hand, everyone. What you waiting for? Okay, so first Mahira, second Rahmat, third Ojasvi, fourth Bhavika, fifth Yashwant, sixth Namya, seventh Pavni, eighth Kritika, ninth Yashashvi, 10th Harshita, 11th Devshri, 12th Sanjam, and 13th Mehak. Okay, guys, do remember your turn. Listen to ma'am. Ma'am will speak. You have to repeat after it. Once ma'am corrects you, then you should interrupt and speak. Okay. So let ma'am correct as previous student. Otherwise, you'll be speaking between middle of it. Okay. So
Okay.
over to you, ma'am. Yeah. Start, Maria Shining
Okay.
Stars.
So I'll say it one more time and then we'll start in order. Je joue aux jeux vidéo. Mes parents jouent aux dominos.
You to au jeu vidéo. Mes parents jouent au domino.
Very good. Next person.
Guys, do remember when you're
You too.
speaking, always say, ma'am, me, Mahira, and then speak your dialogue. Okay. So ma'am should know your name also. All right. Over to you, Maria Shining Stars.
My name is Raymond. You too or you my parents you or dominoes.
Okay, so let's go back to mes, M-E-S, the plural of my, parents. We have an E-N, and you know that that's going to be a nasal vowel. And we will not pronounce the T-S. Mes parents jouent au domino. Okay, let's try this again, please.
My parents you or dominoes.
Mes parents jouent au dominos.
My parents you or dominoes.
That's good. Next person, please.
Ayojasvi, je tu a je video, mes parents je a domino.
Okay, mes parents jouent au dominos.
Mes parents jouent au domino.
That was very good. Thank you. And everybody, since we know that the first one statement is a question, you can actually put a question in your voice. Joues-tu au jeu vidéo? You can actually make it sound like a question. Okay. Next person, please.
I'm Bhavika. YouTube en jeu vidéo. Mes parents jouent au domino.
Mes parents jouent au domino. So this is the word we want to have. Joue. Répétez encore, s'il vous plaît.
Mes parents jouent au domino.
Very good. Next person, please.
Mimi Yeshwan. Joue tu au jeu vidéo. Le, mes parents,
Mes parents,
mes
mes
parents,
parents.
mes parents jouent au domino.
Good. Thanks. Next person.
This is Navya. Joue tu au jeu vidéo. Mes parents jouent au domino.
Very good. Next person.
I'm Pavni. You to a jeu vidéo. Mes well,
Mes parents.
mes parents jouent au domino.
Okay. So this, everybody's having, most people are having a problem with the pronunciation of parents. Now, first of all, we know that we have a French R in here, right? And then it is followed by an EN. So we're going to have the uvular R followed by a nasal vowel combination. Mes parents. So we have the R, all right? So parents. Everybody remember that. We're going to have
Students
the
are
U,
left with Yashashvi and Harshita right now, I think.
we're going to have the plural is not going to be, we're not going to sound the S. Mes parents jouent au domino. Okay, who is speaking, please?
This is Kritika.
Okay,
Joue tu au jeu vidéo. Mes parents jouent au domino.
good for you. Next person, please.
Mami Yashashvi.
Okay,
Joue tu au jeu vidéo. Mes parents jouent au domino.
okay, Yashashvi, repeat after me, please. Parents,
Parents.
parents, mes parents.
Mes parents.
Okay, that's getting better. Thank you. Just remember what we just discussed. So we have this, we're going to perron, perron. We have the R, French R, followed by a nasal vowel combination, mes parents. All right. Next person, please.
I'm Harshita. Je
Okay.
joue vidéo. Mes parents jouent au domino.
Very good. Next person.
This is madam. All are all done, I think. Yeah, Sanjam. Okay, Sanjam is last. Yeah, over to you.
This is Sanjam. Zoo to O Zoo video. Where parent Zoo O Dominos.
Good for you. Thank you. All right. That went. Did we cover everybody?
No, ma'am. Me,
Be madam.
Devshri. You too, oh,
Guys,
you
Devshi and
video.
Sanjam, learn how to raise hands, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise, you'll miss the chance. Yes, Devshi, over to you.
You too, oh, you video. मैं पर जन of domino.
Very good. Now let's pronounce parent again. Mes parents.
मैं
Mes
पर
parents jouent
you
au domino.
o domino.
Very good. Doing great, everybody. You're doing great. Okay, so now we're going to add some time context here, okay, and place context. So in the first sentence, we're talking about somebody that does a sport on a day of the week, which in this case is going to be Saturdays. So we, in English, we would say, my sister plays golf on Saturdays, and we would make it plural. In French, we're going to use the article le samedi. Right, then we have where somebody plays the drums. So, nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. Batterie is playing the drums in the brass band dans la fanfare de notre école. Mon soeur joue au golf le samedi. Ma soeur joue au golf le samedi. Next sentence. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. So we play the drums in our school's brass band. So batterie is the drums in the brass band of our school. De notre école. All right. So who's first, please?
Same turn, guys. Same turn. You remember your turns, right? Start.
Say,
Second
Raymond,
student can start.
are
Yeah.
you first?
Mayo, you, or golf, la sende.
Who
No,
is
you, zilla,
who
bet,
is, excuse me, who is speaking? I can't tell from the
Rahmat,
side.
Rahmat. Hmm?
Please,
no,
please announce.
you.
Okay. As Dr. Mati asks you, please announce your name so I know who's speaking to me, okay? Because I have just a short little 5 spaces on the right to my screen and I don't know who's speaking. So please always just announce your name and then go and wow me with your French, okay?
Very Shining
My
Stars,
name
raise
is
your
Ravi.
hand. Okay, raise your hand also. Be quick. Raise your hand also and then speak properly. Rahmat Sethi, ma'am. Okay, so madam, so it will be easy to understand. And what a fortune when Ginny ma'am will remember your name forever.
Yeah.
Because it's not that easy, right? When like thousands or number of students, even we cannot say that infinite students ma'am has taught till now. But if ma'am remembers your name, it means very special you are. So just speak in a powerful voice. Okay. Yeah, over to you, Rahmat, again.
My name is Ramat City. Mayo, you, or golf, la sende. No, you, de la batterie. Dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, now I'd like you to repeat after me. Répétez après moi, s'il vous plaît. Ma soeur joue au golf le samedi.
Mayo, you,
Ma
or
soeur,
golf,
ma soeur joue, ma soeur joue
Mayo, you,
au golf le samedi.
or golf, la sende.
Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
No, you, de la batterie. Dans la fanfare de notre école.
École. Okay, and everybody remember, that jouons is how we're going to pronounce the first person plural. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. Okay, good for you. Next person, please.
Ojasvi Madam,
Okay,
Manor, Zo o Golf Les Samedi, Nozu de la Batterie, dans la fanfare de notre école.
de notre école. And remember, there's no pronunciation of the S on dans. So, nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
De la Batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, now these may sound like sort of difficult phrases because it's the first time you're hearing them, but the sentence, we play drums in our school's brass band, is a very simple concept, right? So don't be afraid of the fact that the sentence is a little long, okay? Next person, please.
Bhavika, unmute.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Bhavika. Ma jouons golf le samedi. Nous jouons de la batterie dans le fanfare de notre école.
Notre école. Now that was pretty good for the most part. De la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. I'm going to say it much slower so you can hear. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. Okay. Next person, please.
Pavni,
Nous jouons de la batterie dans la centrale de
Okay.
notre école.
Okay. Arrêtez, s'il vous plaît. Stop, please. Ma soeur joue au golf le samedi.
Ma soeur joue au golf le samedi.
Good for you. Next sentence. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, one more time quickly. Follow, you're going to repeat after me. Nous jouons de la batterie
Nous jouons de la batterie
dans la fanfare de notre école.
dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, good for you. Next person, please.
This is Namya, ma'am.
Thank you.
Maswa joue au golf le samedi. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, that was very good, except to remember one thing. This is de la, not de le. De la. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. So, encore, s'il vous plaît.
Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Very good. And actually, you know, overall, you have a very good accent. You're developing a very good accent overall. So good for you. Next person, please.
Hashita,
Masour joue au golf le samedi. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Very good. Congratulations. That was very fabulous. Thank you. Next person, please.
Bonjour,
Yashashvi.
ma'am.
Yes, Sanjam. Okay, continue.
Bonjour, ma'am. Je suis Sanjam.
Okay.
Monsieur joue au golf le samedi. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, let's try this again, this sentence here. Nous jouons de la
Nous
batterie.
jou-
Okay, well, just let me say the whole thing and then we'll break it down. Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. Now, try that.
nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, so there's a couple of problems here. Jouons, and there's no S sound on dans. So, nous jouons. Répétez, please.
Jouons
de la batterie
de la batterie
dans la fanfare de notre école.
dans la fanfare de notre école.
Very good. Now say the whole thing yourself, please.
Nous jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay, it's coming along. Next person, please.
Yashashri and then Yashwan and then Devshri. Do you remember your turns? Guys, it's ta se tarbooj wala ta, okay? So kindly listen to ma'am how ma'am is speaking. It's pronounced the same. You cannot speak the better accent than ma'am. Ma'am is from America. So when ma'am is speaking, so do remember it's a complete French pronunciation. So you please try to copy the same way. Do not say battery. Okay. Yes. Over to you. Okay, guys. Yes. Shri.
Okay, who's next? My next victim, please. I think it's Yashashvi. Okay.
Oui, madame. Ma soeur joue au golf le samedi.
Ma soeur, S-O-S, and then we have this combination O-E. Ma soeur
Ma
joue.
soeur joue au golf le samedi.
Good.
Nous jouons de la batterie dans les fanfares de notre école.
Okay, we have some problems in this second sentence here. So, nous jouons, repeat after me, please. Jouons.
When ma'am is asking repeating, so everybody should repeat by muting only also. Okay. It doesn't mean that only that is same student will repeat because you all are doing mistake and few words are there. They are very difficult. That is the only reason ma'am is teaching you. It's not just a repetition. Do remember. Please, ma'am, over to you. Sorry.
Yes, that's okay. Thank you. Because the reason why I'm doing this is that we have this word jouant where there are 3 vowels in a row. And we already know from our previous lesson that OU is going to be U, and then we have ON, so this is going to be on, through the nose, jouant. Okay? That's the reason I'm trying to get you to pronounce it properly. Nous jouons de la. This will never be de lait. It will always be de la. Batterie dans la fanfare de notre école. Okay, so let's try this again. I think it's Yasashvi. Nous jouons de la, not de la batterie dans la fanfare
de l'enfer
de notre école.
de notre école.
Okay, that's good. We might have to practice that again. Next person is Yashvan. Yashvan?
Je m'appelle Yashvan, madame.
Oh, thank you.
Ma soeur joue au golf le samedi.
Good.
Nous jouons de la batterie de l'enfer de notre école.
Okay, dans la fanfare de notre école.
Dans la fanfare de notre école.
Okay. All right. So DE is always going to be de. LA is always going to be la. Not lay. It's always going to be la. Next person, please.
Bonjour, me Devshri. Ma
Thank you.
soeur joue au golf le samedi. Nous
Good.
jouons de la batterie dans la fanfare de notre école.
Very good. That was a good try. Congratulations. Next person, please.
Ma'am, I think all done. Everybody is done, my dear shining stars.
Everybody's
Okay,
gone.
raising your hand and then Kritika. Raise your hand if you haven't got the turn yet. Okay. I think she's facing some network issue, ma'am. She again got
Okay,
disconnected. Yes, ma'am. Please, yeah.
so we're going to move on?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am. Oui, madam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now here is another sentence where we have an opportunity to say more than 3 words, right? We're going to have a complete thought. You both, this means plural, you, play cards with my grandparents after dinner. So we have a more of a compound sentence here because we're going to talk about playing a card game, which means that we're going to use a. In this case, cards is plural, so it's going to be o. Vous jouez tous les deux means both of you both, vous jouez tous les deux, both of you play cards. So that's going to be jouer aux cartes, because cards is plural, avec mes grands-parents après le dîner. Okay, so avec, and we know that we pronounce the C in avec. Avec mes grands, once again, A followed by an N, so it's going to be nasal. Avec mes grands-parents, and we just spent a lot of time pronouncing parents. So it's going to be parents après le dîner. Okay, so vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner. The next one. This is first person plural. And in this case, this is not a sport or a game or a musical instrument. So it will not take the preposition. Maybe see preposition or purpose. Now that's kind of interesting. So it's not going to take the preposition to, I'm going to see if I have to check something, please. Look at my notes and make sure I'm not leading you down a garden path. Okay. Okay, so we will not use de or we will not use a. Nous jouons pour gagner. We play to win. Okay, nous jouons pour gagner. So we have G followed by an N, so it's going to be gan and ER, gagner. Nous jouons pour gagner. So, vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner. Nous jouons pour gagner. Okay. You both play cards with my grandparents after dinner. We play to win. Okay, who's up first?
Guys, be quick. Raise your hand faster. And please
None.
listen at one time, ma'am, very carefully. Do not be in the habit of spoon feeding. Ma'am is teaching one or everybody, one by one lines. It doesn't mean that you are going to make her trouble so much. Listen one time carefully what ma'am is speaking. And when ma'am is asking, even correcting somebody else, so you should correct yourself that time itself. Okay, be genius. All right. Okay, so over to you, Namya, and then Ojasvi.
Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner. Nous jouons
Yay!
pour...
That was great. That was totally great. Okay, next one.
Merci, ma'am. Nous jouons pour gagner.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Next person, please.
I am Ojasvi. Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après dîner. Nous
Okay,
jouons
let's try that again. I'm going to break it down into 2 sections, okay? The first is that you both play cards, that we're going to do that one, and then we're going to do with my grandparents after dinner. So, vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes
Vous jouez les deux aux cartes
avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
avec les deux मैंने préparé.
Okay, so avec, we pronounce the C. That's one of the ending letters that we learned last time that we pronounce at the end of words. Avec mes grands grands-parents après le dîner. Okay, so very good. Next part, we go to nous jouons pour gagner. We play to win.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Okay, gagner. Very good. We might have to practice that. Next person.
Pavni then Rahmat.
Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes peurs après le dîner.
That was very good. So it's dîner. But you know, that Pavani, that was pretty good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Next part.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Okay, jouons. Right here we have OU, which is a combination which sounds like oo, and then we have ON that's going to be nasal. Nous jouons pour gagner. Okay, nous jouons pour gagner.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Okay, good. Next person.
I'm Raymond. Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Okay, I'm going to try that with you and I'm going to split it into two. So you repeat after me the first part and then the second part. First part's going to be you play cards, and then it's going to be with my grandparents after dinner. So vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes.
Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes
Avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
That was much better. That was much better. You were listening to the sounds. Okay, next one is nous jouons pour gagner.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Very good. Next person, please.
Yes, Harshita then Bhavika.
Harshita, vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après dîner.
Okay,
Nous jouons,
that was very
nous,
good, except it's going to be carte, no carte. It's going to be au carte,
aux
right? So please repeat the first sentence again. Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Okay, parents. Remember, everybody is.
Parents,
Okay, next.
nous jouons pour gagner.
Very good. Next person.
Ma'am Bhavika, vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Okay, let's try this again. Vous jouez tous les deux. Okay, EU is always going to be sound. Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner. Okay, let's try we're going to play cards and we'll do the other part later. Okay, vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes
Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes
avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Good for you. Next one. Nous jouons pour gagner.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Excellent. Next person.
Yashashvi then Devshri.
Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Après le dîner.
Après le dîner,
Good.
nous jouons pour gagner.
Jouons. Jouons. Nous jouons.
Nous
Remember,
jouons
pour gagner.
pour gagner.
Okay, next person, please.
I'm Devshri. Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
You know what? That was pretty good. Let's break this down into two parts, okay? And then you repeat after me. This is what we're going to do first. Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes. Right? Ready? Vous jouez tous les deux aux cartes.
Vous jouez tous les deux au cartes.
Avec mes grands-parents
Avec mes
après le dîner.
pero après le dîner.
Avec mes grands-parents après le dîner.
Avec mes grands-parents avec dîner.
Good. Nous jouons pour le gain. Nous jouons pour gagner.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Very good. Next person, please.
All done, guys? Anybody's left?
What about Sanjam?
Yes,
Vous
Sanjay.
jouez, vous jouez tous les deux à cartes avec mes grandparents après le dîner.
Okay, we're going to try a few little things here. Avec mes grands. We very seldom use that sound grand in French, you know, like an English sound, like avec un. No, we don't use that. It's going to be always en. Avec mes grands, because
Avec
this
mes grands,
case, A is followed by an N, so it's going to come through the nose. Avec mes grands-parents. Avec mes grands-parents après le dîner. Okay?
avec mes grands après le dîner.
Okay, nous jouons pour gagner.
Nous jouons pour gagner.
Okay, good for you. Next person. Are we done?
Oui, madame.
Everybody? Okay.
Kritika
Let's
is
go.
left.
Let's go.
Kritika is left.
Let's
Kritika.
go. Let's go to this review, okay? Because we're now moving along here, and I don't want to keep you too long because we're already at our hour. So we had a specific time, le samedi, okay? So we have the masculine article because samedi is masculine. Après le dîner is after dinner. Après means after le dîner, okay? Tous les soirs, every evening, right? Next. We have nouns and expressions, video games. So we use the O because it is plural, au jeu vidéo. Drum section of a brass band, la batterie dans la fanfare. Gagner is an ER verb to win or to earn. Tous les deux means both. Okay, so au jeu vidéo, la batterie dans la fanfare, gagner tous les deux. What's next? Okay. I wasn't able to follow these little swiggly lines here, but I just want you to understand that we have first person, the conjugation, je joue à golf, because it's going to be le samedi, right? Okay. Then tu joues. Actually, yeah, it's going to be. Dr. Madhvi, I'm not sure about these lines, so I'm going to go on to the
Yeah,
next.
ma'am. Actually, what they all are supposed to do is they are supposed to make their own sentences from taking those subjects.
Oh, I
So,
see.
yeah.
Okay, so anyway, this is our ER verb jouer. Now, I hope that you learned something from this class because I'm going to spend more time. I'm going to spend more time on helping you with conversational sentences. And right now, because 90% of French verbs are ER verbs, I'm going to be giving us ER verbs in the present tense. And the other tense that we have studied so far is passé composé. I'm not going to go to future imperative and other conditional tenses right now because you'll have so many facts coming into your head, you won't be able to keep them straight. So we're going to focus on ER verbs for a while until we all become very, very familiar. But I want to congratulate you on your effort. I can tell that some of you are developing a very good ear. and some of you need to spend a little more time listening and learning, because one of the most important things in learning a language is hearing it. Okay, because we can't just do our own thing. We can't just pronounce words any way we feel like it. We have to try, you can try that, but nobody will understand you. But what we need to try to do is learn to listen, okay? And I want to tell you something. This is an absolutely beautiful graphic here. And I think that this picture looks like a contestant in the Jeannie Rapstad look-alike contest. Okay, I don't know that it looks like me. I think it's somebody, a contestant in the look-alike contest. But thank you, Dr. Madhvi. Thank you so much. Okay.
So, my dear Shining Star, the song previously which we have learned in English, it is going to be the French now. So everybody should try singing the French also. By
Yes.
muting, by muting. Over to you.
L'Institut vous salue chaque jour. Fortuné, exalté, à jamais, toujours. Pédagogue mondial à l'intellect profond, illuminant l'avenir. Chaque leçon est un don. Madame Jeannie Rapstad aime à acclamer. Savant primé, renommé proclamé. Oratrice internationale au cœur, oh ouais non. Visionnaire, entrepreneur, sagesse sans nom. Oh Madame Jeannie, vous rayonnez de sagesse et de grâce. Luminaire linguistique, le cœur plein d'audace. Du podium à la classe, vous ouvrez le chemin. Mentor éternel, notre inspiration sans fin.
Présidente de Jeannie Rapstad, Enterprise audacieuse et fière, comédienne et satiriste, talent extraordinaire à pur du Nord-Ouest. Vous avez éveillé les esprits, pitchmaster forgé, destin uni.
Depuis Terine et rentre à l'échelle sous votre égide, éclairé spécialiste en élocution verbale, éloquence affirmée, le français s'épanouit sous votre direction érudite. Maîtrise mondiale en chaque rite. De Montana Stapiné, votre odyssée s'est élevée. Art de la communication, vocation révélée. Pur du art raffiné, votre art est indestant. Beaux-arts et rhétorique, gravé ardemment. Oh Madame Jeannie, vous rayonnez de sagesse et de grâce. Luminaire linguistique, le cœur plein d'audace. Du podium à la classe, vous ouvrez le chemin. Mentor éternel, notre inspiration sans fin. L'escre proclame avec fervente estime, votre odyssée inspire, rêve sublime. Le panégyrique du docteur Madhvi, en vers affiné, gratitude profonde, à jamais consacrée. Demeurez avec nous, élevez-vous toujours plus haut, que le triomphe accompagne votre flamme tel un flambeau. Pour toujours notre pédagogue mondial, fidèle, emblème d'excellence pour l'Institut Esque éternel. Emblème d'excellence pour l'Institut Esque éternel. Emblème d'excellence pour l'Institut Esque éternel. De Modane Jeannie, vous rayonnez de sagesse et de grâce. Luminaire linguistique, le cœur plein d'audace. Du podium à la classe, vous ouvrez le chemin. Mentor éternel, notre inspiration sans fin. From dreams so bold.
I absolutely love the music. I love the English version. I love the French version. It's fabulous. Now, what I think we need to do is take our screenshot. So we need to go take the spotlight off of me.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so we're going to go to the gallery. Okay. All right. So before we take the screenshot, I just want to thank you again for your very hard work, for paying attention. You are improving. You are developing confidence, I can tell, because you're getting better and better. And I couldn't be prouder of you. I am absolutely proud of you. And one of these days, when we're ready, maybe in a couple of more classes, I want you to take the verbs that we've learned so far, parler, and we will be learning manger to eat next time. And I want you to come in and give me a couple of sentences that you have made up, that you have told me that you've done something on a Saturday or a Monday or at your grandparents' house or something. So we'll do a couple of more classes before I want you to come in and give me 2 or 3 sentences, a little paragraph, using the vocabulary that we have learned so far. And that's why, I always print out what words we're using, the new vocabulary, so that you can study it. All right, right now, we're going to take our famous screenshot. And you know what that means? It means plenty of teeth, okay? And looking like you're happy to be here, okay? So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, I have to tell you, we are absolutely adorable. We are absolutely adorable people. You can't find better looking people on planet Earth than this group right here. So I'll be sending that along to you. And as I said, we'll have a couple more lessons where we're going to be using our lessons that we've learned in conversation, and then I will ask you to put together a paragraph, 2, 3, 4 sentences if they're short, okay, so that you can bring them to class and thrill me with your knowledge, okay? So look at this beautiful award. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I have to say that the creativity of the graphics from the ESE Institute is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know where you come up with all of these beautiful designs, but I really appreciate them so much. Thank you, everybody.
Merci, madame.
Thank
Yes,
you so
Kritika.
much, ma'am, for such an amazing, inspiring, and energetic session. We are truly grateful for your time, guidance, and the knowledge you have shared with us today. Your passion and dedication have motivated all of us, and we feel so lucky to have the opportunity to learn from you. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to present this certificate of gratitude to you, symbolizing our heartfelt thanks for your invaluable contribution and for inspiring us to grow, communicate, and shine brighter every day. Ma'am, your presence has not only enlightened us but has also filled us. We have learned and become better learners and better individuals. Once again, thank you, ma'am, from the bottom of our hearts. We hope to have privilege of learning from you again in near future. Merci
Oh,
beaucoup, madame.
thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for your kind words. It was a pleasure being here with you, teaching you, and you're doing really great. Really, really great. So I will see you in the next class where we will be taking everything that we've been learning so far about pronunciation and taking it into new conversational sentences, okay? So thank you very much. Dr. Madhvi, I'm going to say good night.
Merci beaucoup, madame. Good night,
Well,
ma'am. Au revoir. A
for me,
bientôt.
for me, it's good night. For me, it's good night. For you, it's a good day. But anyway,
Good morning.
bonsoir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly. Bonne nuit, ma'am. Bonne nuit.
Hello, ma'am. Au revoir.